Hey there, fellow deep divers. Ready to make some waves in the world of AI? You sent us this article about using AI to generate income, and let me tell you, it's got my entrepreneurial gears turning. I'm betting you're as curious as I am to see how these tools can translate into actual cash, right?
Absolutely. And the best part is we're not talking about some far-off future. These AI tools and platforms are ready to roll right now. It's like someone just handed us a whole new toolbox for boosting our income.
I love the toolbox for the digital age. So you and I are diving headfirst into this article, which outlines seven, count 'em, seven ways AI is changing the income game.
And we're not just skimming the surface here. We're going deep, equipping you with the insights and, dare I say, the courage to start using these tools to your advantage.
Okay, let's unpack this treasure chest, shall we? First up, we've got AI-powered content creation. I'm talking about everything from writing blog posts and marketing copy to even crafting scripts like the one we're recording right now.
Exactly. Remember the article mentioned Jasper? It's an AI writing tool that helps you create high-quality content at lightning speed.
It's like having a team of ghostwriters at your beck and call, only way more affordable, right?
You got it. And think about it. If you're a freelance writer, you can take on more clients and projects, boosting your output and ultimately your income.
It's not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. AI takes care of those tedious, repetitive tasks, freeing you up to focus on the bigger picture and, of course, rake in those bigger bucks.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's cool for writers, but what about me? I'm more of a numbers person. Well, the article also dives into the fascinating world of AI-powered financial trading. Ever heard of platforms like MetaTrader or QuantConnect?
They ring a bell, but I'll admit the world of algorithms and automated trading always seemed a bit, well, intimidating.
I hear you. But these platforms are designed to make algorithmic trading accessible to everyone, not just Wall Street hotshots. Imagine setting up a system that analyzes market trends and executes trades, all while you're catching those zizzes.
Okay, now that sounds like my kind of hustle making money while I sleep. But let's be real, this isn't about those get-rich-quick schemes, is it?
Not at all. And the article is clear on this. Any investment involves risk, and AI-driven trading is no exception. Think of AI as a powerful tool, not a magic wand. You still need to understand the fundamentals of investing and manage your risk wisely.
Right, so don't go betting the farm on an algorithm just yet. But it's pretty incredible to think that now we've got these AI tools that can analyze data and spot trends faster and more efficiently than any human ever could. It's like having a superpowered sidekick for your investment portfolio.
Exactly. And it's not just about speed, it's about removing the emotional component of trading. We humans are susceptible to things like fear and greed, which can cloud our judgment. AI, on the other hand, makes decisions based on cold, hard data.
So we've covered AI for writers and AI for investors. Are you ready to get those creative juices flowing?
Always. The article also delves into how AI is revolutionizing the art and music scene.
This is where things get really interesting for me. I've dabbled in creating my own music for my videos. And let me tell you, finding royalty-free tracks that don't make you cringe can be a real challenge.
Tell me about it. But now you can actually use AI to compose original royalty-free music. The article highlighted several platforms that are making this possible, opening up a world of possibilities for content creators like you.
Wow, I had no idea it was already that advanced. So instead of spending hours scouring stock music sites, I can essentially have AI create a custom soundtrack tailored to my exact needs. That's a game changer.
Exactly. And it's not just about music. Imagine selling your AI-generated artwork as NFTs or even creating unique designs for websites and logos. AI is democratizing creativity, making it possible for anyone to tap into their artistic side and potentially profit from it.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. This is way bigger than just automating tasks. It's about unlocking new levels of creative potential and exploring entirely new income streams that we couldn't have even imagined just a few years ago.
And here's the kicker. You no longer need to be a coding whiz to build custom AI models for businesses. Platforms like TensorFlow and PyTorch are making it easier than ever to develop and deploy these solutions, even if you don't have a background in computer science.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me I could potentially build and sell AI solutions to businesses without needing a degree in computer science? That just blew my mind.
I know, right? It sounds crazy, but these platforms are becoming increasingly user-friendly with drag-and-drop interfaces and pre-built modules that make the process much less daunting.
Okay, I'm starting to feel like I need a bigger boat to navigate this sea of opportunities. But before I get totally lost, the article also mentioned something about AI-driven YouTube channels. Is it really possible to conquer the YouTube algorithm with the power of AI?
It's not just possible, it's becoming increasingly popular. Think about it. AI can help you create engaging scripts, maybe even like this podcast episode, generate voiceovers, even edit your videos.
Hold on, I'm picturing a whole team of AI assistants working tirelessly behind the scenes to make me the next YouTube sensation. But seriously, that's incredible. So even if I'm camera shy, I could still build a successful channel.
Exactly. And AI is not just about content creation. The article talks about how AI can help you optimize your videos for maximum visibility. Think keyword research, crafting clickable titles, and writing descriptions that actually get people to hit that subscribe button.
It's like having a personal SEO expert on speed dial. But with all these amazing applications, it's easy to feel a bit overwhelmed. Where do I even begin?
You've hit the nail on the head. It can feel like drinking from a fire hose. The key is to start with what resonates most with your skills and interests. What are you naturally drawn to?
That's a great point. No need to become an expert in everything AI overnight.
Mm.
I think I'm most drawn to the creative applications we discussed, AI for music art, maybe even dabbling in some video editing for my YouTube channel.
That's a fantastic start. And remember, AI is all about experimentation. Don't be afraid to dive in, try different platforms and tools, see what clicks for you.
I love that embracing the spirit of experimentation. It's less about following a rigid roadmap and more about exploring, playing around, and seeing what amazing things you can create and achieve with these AI tools.
Precisely. It's like being handed a set of paintbrushes and a blank canvas. You don't need to know exactly what you're going to paint before you start experimenting with colors and textures.
And speaking of experimenting, the article also mentioned something about AI consulting. What's that all about?
It's a rapidly growing field. As more and more businesses realize the transformative potential of AI, they're looking for experts to guide them through the process.
So you're saying I could potentially leverage my newfound AI knowledge to help businesses navigate this new landscape.
Absolutely. You don't necessarily need to be a tech whiz to offer valuable consulting services. Think of it as bridging the gap between the technical aspects of AI and the practical applications for businesses.
So what kinds of services are we talking about here?
Everything from helping businesses choose the right AI tools for their specific needs to developing customized AI strategies and training employees on how to use these new technologies effectively.
It sounds like the possibilities are truly endless. But with AI evolving at such a rapid pace, how do we ensure that we stay ahead of the curve and don't become obsolete? It's a bit like trying to outrun a cheetah, isn't it?
That's a great analogy. And you're right, the AI landscape is constantly shifting. New tools and platforms emerge practically overnight. The key to staying ahead is to cultivate a mindset of continuous learning.
So it's not just about what you know now, but about your willingness to adapt, evolve, and embrace the ever-changing world of AI.
Exactly. Think of it like surfing. You can't control the waves, but you can learn to ride them.
I love that. It's about being agile, adaptable, and always eager to catch the next wave of innovation in the AI world. This is way more exciting than I ever imagined.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, before we get too carried away with surfing analogies, the article also highlighted another fascinating income stream: building and selling AI-powered businesses.
Building and selling AI businesses. Okay, now we're talking next level entrepreneurship. It sounds like something straight out of Silicon Valley. Is this really something that's within reach for, well, regular people like me?
It definitely is, and the article gave a great example. Remember how we talk about AI being used for things like predicting inventory needs or creating chatbots for customer service?
Yeah, those practical applications really caught my attention.
Exactly. So imagine identifying a common business problem, developing an AI-powered solution,
Yeah.
and then packaging it as a service or even standalone software product. You could be sitting on a gold mine.
Okay, now I see the potential. Instead of just using AI tools, I could be creating them and offering them to businesses that are eager to streamline their operations and gain a competitive edge.
Precisely. It's like being a digital blacksmith, forging innovative tools for the modern business world. And the best part, you don't necessarily need to build everything from scratch. You can leverage existing AI platforms and frameworks like the ones we discussed earlier to accelerate the development process.
Wow, this has been an incredible journey. We've gone from AI-powered writing assistants to building and selling AI businesses all in one deep dive. I have to admit, I'm feeling both excited and a little overwhelmed by the sheer scale of possibilities.
I hear you. It's a lot to process. But remember, you don't need to master everything at once. The key takeaway here is that AI isn't some distant futuristic concept anymore. It's here, it's accessible, and it's brimming with opportunities for anyone willing to dive in and explore.
You're absolutely right. So for our listener who's been taking notes this whole time, what would you say is the most important thing to remember as they embark on their own AI adventure?
That's easy. Stay curious. The world of AI is constantly evolving. So embrace the learning process, experiment with different tools and approaches, and never be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe someday soon we'll be featuring your AI-powered success story on this very podcast.
Now, wouldn't that be something? I'd love to hear that. So to all you deep divers out there, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI. The future is yours to create.